Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a really important topic, especially for all the new dads out there. We know you're excited, we know you want to be the best dad ever, and your heart is absolutely in the right place. But sometimes, in all that excitement, we can accidentally do things with our newborns that are a bit risky. So let's talk about a few common, well-intentioned mistakes and how to keep our little ones safe, sound, and happy. This isn't about pointing fingers, it's about learning together. First up, the classic baby toss or playful shaking. You see it in movies, you might have even had it done to you as a kid. You're just playing, making the baby giggle by tossing them gently into the air or jiggling them on your knee. The problem is, a newborn's head is disproportionately large and heavy, and their neck muscles are incredibly weak. They simply don't have the strength to support their own head yet. Even seemingly gentle shaking or tossing can cause their fragile brain to move around inside the skull, leading to a serious injury known as shaken baby syndrome. It can cause brain swelling, bleeding, and long-term developmental problems. The baby might not even show immediate signs of distress, which makes it even scarier. So, what's the safe way to play? Instead of tossing, try gently bouncing them while they're securely held against your chest. Or lay them on a playmat and make funny faces and sounds. They love that interaction and it's completely safe. Remember, all movements with a newborn should be smooth and supportive, especially for their head and neck. Next, let's talk about co-sleeping. I get it. It's late, the baby is crying, and bringing them into your bed seems like the quickest way to soothe them and get some desperately needed rest for everyone. It feels like a beautiful bonding moment. However, adult beds are not designed for infants. The soft mattresses, plush pillows, and heavy blankets that we love pose a huge suffocation risk. A baby can easily turn their face into a pillow or get tangled in the bedding. There's also the risk of a parent accidentally rolling onto the baby in their sleep. It's a terrifying thought, but it's a real danger. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends room sharing, but not bed sharing. This means having the baby's crib or bassinet in your room, right next to your bed. This way, they're within arm's reach for feeding and comforting. You can respond to them quickly, and you get all the bonding benefits without the risks. They have their own safe sleep space, and you can rest a little easier knowing they're protected. All right, let's move on to feeding, specifically propping the bottle. You're trying to multitask, maybe answer an important email or just give your arms a break for a minute. It seems harmless to prop the bottle up with a blanket so the baby can continue eating. But this is another big no-no. Firstly, it creates a serious choking hazard. If the milk flows too fast, the baby can't control it, can't turn their head away, and might inhale the liquid into their lungs. Secondly, feeding is a crucial bonding time. Holding your baby while they eat, making eye contact, and talking to them strengthens your connection. It helps them feel secure and loved. And thirdly, propping the bottle can lead to ear infections. When a baby drinks while lying flat on their back, milk can pool and flow into their eustachian tubes, which connect the throat to the middle ear, leading to painful infections. Always hold your baby in a semi-upright position for feedings, and always hold the bottle for them. Your arms might get tired, but those moments are precious and fleeting. Another common one is what I call overbundling. New dads and parents in general are often worried their tiny baby is cold. So we pile on the layers, a onesie, a sleeper, a swaddle, a hat, and a thick blanket. While it comes from a place of love and protection, overheating is actually a significant risk factor for SIDS, or sudden infant death syndrome. Babies can't regulate their body temperature as well as adults. A good rule of thumb is to dress your baby in just one more layer than what you're comfortably wearing. To check if they're too warm, feel the back of their neck or their tummy. If it feels sweaty or hot, they're probably wearing too much. Their hands and feet might feel cool to the touch, and that's usually normal due to their developing circulation, so it's not a reliable indicator of their core temperature. Keep the room at a comfortable temperature, and use a sleep sack instead of loose blankets in the crib for a safer, cozier sleep. Now for a fun one, wearing the baby carrier. Baby wearing is fantastic. It's a great way to bond, keep your hands free, and soothe a fussy baby. Dads who wear their babies are the coolest. But it has to be done correctly. A common mistake is letting the baby slump down in the carrier with their chin pressed against their chest. This position can obstruct their tiny airway, making it difficult for them to breathe. It's called positional asphyxiation, and it can happen silently. The key is to follow the T.I.C.K.S rule for safe baby wearing. T is for tight. The carrier should be tight enough to hug your baby close to you. I is for in view at all times. You should always be able to see your baby's face just by glancing down. C is for close enough to kiss. Your baby should be positioned as high on your chest as you can comfortably get them. K is for keep chin off the chest. Ensure there is always a space of at least a finger S width between your baby, S chin, and their chest. And S is for supported back. Their back should be supported in its natural, slightly curved position. Make sure the carrier supports their hips in a healthy M shape, with their knees higher than their bottom. Let's touch on car seat safety. This is non-negotiable. We see dads who are so proud of their new car and the fancy car seat, but they might make a few simple, dangerous errors. One is leaving the baby in a bulky winter coat or snowsuit while in the car seat. In a crash, the puffy material of the coat compresses, creating a large gap between the baby and the harness straps. This means the baby isn't securely restrained and could be ejected from the seat. The correct way is to take the coat off, buckle the baby in snugly. You should only be able to fit one finger between the harness and their collarbone, and then place the coat or a blanket over the top of the harness. Another mistake is not getting the car seat installation checked by a professional. It can be tricky. Most fire stations or police departments have certified technicians who will check your installation for free. It's a few minutes of your time that can make a lifetime of difference. Finally, let's talk about introducing solid foods or other liquids too early. Your baby is 6 weeks old and seems fascinated by you drinking a glass of water or juice. You might think, a tiny little sip won't hurt, but it can. For the first 6 months, all a baby needs is breast milk or formula. Their digestive systems are still very immature and aren't ready for anything else. Giving water to an infant under 6 months can interfere with their body's ability to absorb nutrients and can even lead to a dangerous condition called water intoxication, which upsets their electrolyte balance. Juice is full of sugar they don't need, and solid foods are a choking hazard and can't be properly digested. Trust the process. Around the 6-month mark, when your baby can sit up with support and shows interest in food, you can start introducing age-appropriate purees, but always talk to your pediatrician first. Being a new dad is a huge learning curve. No one expects you to know everything right away. The most important thing is that you're trying, you're present, and you're willing to learn. Reading articles, watching videos like this one, and talking to your pediatrician shows you're doing an amazing job. It's all about being mindful and putting safety first. Your bond with your child is built on love and trust, and keeping them safe is the ultimate expression of that love. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope this was helpful and empowering for all the new dads out there. You've got this. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss our future content. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. Share your own experiences or any tips you've learned along the way. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.